Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Boosk versus Destiny 71, and this is going to be another post-AGOV match. But before we hop in, make sure to go ahead and check out Sleeve Chief. They're dropping multiple sleeves today. Right now, actually, the very moment this video comes out, they have some Dark Witch Extra Deck sleeves coming out. They have some Horus sleeves coming out, but to be honest, those ones, they look decent, but I like the last ones the most, the border sleeves, the Diabellister stuff with like a bunch of the spells all over it. But go ahead and check out the link down below at the very top of the description. You can use my code for 5% off, and let's go ahead and hop right in. So we're going to see Destiny win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they'll decide to go first, 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we got Talons, Fenrir, Talons, Impulse, Imperm. So yeah, this is Resuce-Ace, most likely, right? Most likely. But this hand just has like all non-engines, so they're actually lucky that they're going second. And then they have Temple, Fogblade, Torn Scales, Right, and Boots. Okay, so we have another player trying out the Phantom Knight deck. You know, we got one deck with 5 going second cards, we got one deck with 5 engine. They're going to go right, bring out Fateful, normal Torn Scales, Fateful Adventure effect to go search, go grab Draco back, and then Fateful Adventure effect, go search Griffin Rider, then discard Draco back effect to equip, and then we're going to chain Griffin, the special summon out. Alright, activate Temple effect, the special summon, and then link those off into a Cherubini. Cherubini effect, dump Ancient Cloak, target itself. They're going to chain Resuce-Ace Impulse, which means the Imperm's not going to be as good. Then we chain Imperm on Griffin, like, Sure, they bring out Fire Engine, Temple effect. Like, I don't get the point of that. That was horrible. That was awful, some would say. Temple to grab right, Ancient Cloak. No, that's already wrong, because now we're going to summon Torn Scales. We should have just went Draco back, bounce back Fire Engine. Dealt with. Easy. They go Ancient Cloak, go search Shades. Maybe they think they can deal with this a different way, but like they're going to get Emergency, or they're going to get something at least. Airlifter into Emergency, and then set Shade, activate Shade. Link off now in the Rusty effect. Go dump and set. So dump Boots, set Fogblade, special Boots, overlay in the Break Sword. Rusty effect, pop Fire Engine. And then after that, they can go Break Sword effect, pop itself plus Airlifter, Break Sword effect, summon back out from the graveyard. And now, you know, level 4, locked in the darks. Overlay those, go in the Dark Rebellion. And then activate Boots effect. Banish, go search rank up magic. Okay. Do we only play one Ancient Cloak? Because we probably could just dump that instead, right? And then use this to summon back out Ancient Cloak. And then Ancient Cloak could have been used to make Rusty go up 800, and it's just better follow-up engraved than, like, the Boots next turn. Because we still would get Boots effect, right? But set, pass, they draw Emergency, special summon out Fenrir. So, I mean, this is pretty good. They can rank up into, I forget what it's called, but it's like the Arc Rebellion. You know, the multiple monster negates. They're going to Fogblade Fenrir. And then, yeah, they're just submitting defeat. So moving on to game number 2 now. We will go ahead and see Resuce-Ace go first. Opening hands, we have Hunter Fiend, Impulse, Hydrant, Talents, Impulse. Okay, so it's time to play triple Impulse. Little bit questionable. They're also playing, you know, multiple Talents in their deck, so they're kind of cutting down on hand traps. Then they have Fateful Adventure, Evenly, Torn Scales, Fenrir, and Foolish. So, normal Hydrant effect, go grab Turbulence, and then activate Hunter Fiend to go search, grab out the Dark Witch. Alrighty, summon Dark Witch, discard Impulse, Dark Witch, go set the Snake Eye, and then use Hydrant, make Link Karibo, Snake Eye, send special out Jet Synchron, and then Jet Synchron plus Dark Witch, make Savage effect to equip Link Karibo, Turbulence, banish the special out, then activate the Turbulence effect, go set Rescue, Emergency, Contain, and Extinguish. So set the 4 from deck, And then Hunter Fiend, banish, put back, draw into emergency. They can Jet Synchron, discard, special summon out. So discard emergency, summon Jet Synchron, go up in the Baron, pass. So they have Savage, Baron, emergency set, rescue set, contain set, extinguish set. So obviously a pretty good turn here. Pretty good turn. We have rescue that can even summon Turbulence. We have emergency, summon Sun Preventer, get access to the Hydrant. They draw in the Happy, so they do play the Horus cards in their deck. Standby, emergency, summon Preventer, send Preventer off emergency, bring out Hydrant. They activate Fateful Adventure. Yeah, evenly's just not gonna work against 2 negates on the end board. And then special Fenrir, activate Fateful Adventure effect to go search for the Draco back. They said that's fine. Then they're gonna go activate Rescue, summon out Preventer. That's fine. Yeah, this is definitely the way to do it. I don't know why I said do it the other way, but okay, bring that out like that. Because now we have Book of Moon live, and then Book of Moon the Fenrir as the next play. I'm not sure why we did that. Oh, I guess it's because if we want to negate the next thing. But we could just still rescue summon, wait till we negate something, and then chain Preventer to book Fenrir. And then, you know, it won't activate. But they're going to go Fateful, go grab Temple, discard Temple, Temple effect, banish, go search out right. Okay, that's good. Then activate right, summon token. And then we can equip Draco back to it. And then they're going to go Extinguish to try to pop. But it only targets an effect monster the opponent controls. They said true. My bad. So Draco back effect, bounce back Baron, they chain Savage on that, and then Foolish Burial, go dump Ancient Cloak, banish to go search. And they said okay, so go search out Silent Boots. And then normal summon out Torn Scales, extinguish to pop. They don't even want like them to just go like Special Boots as next play or anything. So going on to game 3 now, because they scoop. Phantom Knights go first. We got Thrust, Headquarters, Ash, Contain, Phantasme. Okay, this Phantasme is very good here. And then they have Glory, Fenrir, Temple, Boots, and Glory. So, start off, Glory discards Self plus Temple. They allow it to go through because they want to Ash the Temple because they need Phantasme to go through. Yeah, it's a tough hand. Especially when they start with that, right? Like, they go search out Sarcophagus, they draw in the Shade. And now they're going to go Temple effect, banish, chain Ash Blossom, sure. Special Fenrir, go grab Fenrir. Like every card they have right now, it's just going plus. Activate Sarcophagus, effect, discard Boots, go dump Happy. And then special out Glory, special summon out Happy, overlay those in the Zombie Vampire effect, detach. They hit Boots and Wings. They hit Phantasme, Impulse, Turbulence, Airlifter. So from their graveyard, they're going to take Phantasme, sure, Wings, go summon Boots. I don't think the Phantasme is going to do anything besides be a dark. And then set Shade, activate Shade, which, depending on what their deck list looks like, you could argue that should be done before, but I guess maybe all they have is like Phantom Knight traps that they can banish. And then link off in the Rusty. Probably just do it before anyways, right? What if you mill like 2 Fogblade? But now they're going to go Phantasme on Rusty Summon. Draw into the Sinful Spoils of Subrevision, which is the target 1 face-up monster. Put it in the spell and trap zone. And then Preventer. Go ahead, put back. Probably Trapper Headquarters. I mean, yeah, it's like one of those cards. Now they're going to go Rusty effect, go set. So Rusty, dump Torn Scales, set Fogblade, banish Boots, and then that's going to go search. The other Boots is banished because it was summoned off Wings. And then banish Boots, go search the rank up magic, Torn Scales, special itself out, fine. And then Torn Scales, discard Glory to go dump. It's going to dump Ancient Cloak, banish to go search, and then go search out the third Silent Boots, special summon out Boots, overlay, go on the Break Sword, and then Break Sword to pop itself plus Phantasme, that goes through. Break Sword summon back out from the graveyard, you know, Dark Lock, they're level 4s, overlay those in the Dark Rebellion, and then set the rank up Magic Force, Sarcophagus, discard Fenrir to go dump Blessing, We can't summon that because we are dark locked. Not just from the extra deck like Rocket Tracer. So, a little misplay there. You know, we can just imagine that they did that first before doing the Break Sword effect. You know, just summon this out and then Break Sword effect, go ahead and do its thing. So then this just stays, which we should have actually done anyways, right? I guess no, because we want them to use Phantasma effect the first time. Because then we could just be like, okay, sure, Fenrir, banish it face down, Rusty, pop it, you know, do whatever to it. Pass, they draw Rescue, and then go main phase. Because if this is on field, they're for sure not doing it. Because then they get to draw a bunch of cards. Rescue to try to summon back out the Airlifter, they said okay. They said okay. Aren't you supposed to just chain this and summon a monster negate? Or do they just want to go through their Fogblade first, you know, play around Talon's Thrust, Airlifter effect, chain Fogblade? They're trying to chain this, but it's when your opponent activates a monster effect, not a trap card. So that goes through. Fogblade shuts that down. Activate, target Fenrir, put it into the spell and trap zone. Yeah. And then activate Preventer effect. You know, right there, because they did do their misplay. I mean, realistically, this should have Fenrir in hand, and they could have Phantasmid that. But Preventer, banish to go special. But they could have also fixed their misplay the first time by doing it first. But now, in response to Preventer, summon this. Doesn't this, when your opponent activates a monster effect, attach material, negate the activation. If you do destroy it, then you can summon an XYZ from graveyard. Okay, so why did we not... Okay. It's still just Talon's Thrust. That's why we didn't do it the first time. Okay. Then they bring out Preventer. We have Rusty effect to pop. Target Preventer. And then chain Preventer to book the XYZ. Chain XYZ to shut that down. Bring out Break Sword. And then Preventer effect. Chain XYZ Dragon. To stop that, activate Headquarters. Headquarters to shuffle back 4 and then draw 1. So that will go ahead. Put back. Draw on the Hunter Fiend. Also, hold on. Let me read this. If another card you control leaves the field. Okay. So it didn't leave the field. So you just put it into the spell and trap zone. Yeah. It's interesting, though. I like this card. It's a cool card. I hope they do more things that are kind of like this, you know, kind of cool. But now activate Thrust. Thrust, go search for Talons. And then activate Talons to take the Dark Requiem XYZ Dragon. Hunter Fiend, go search the Dark Witch. Special by sending. Effect. I mean, the opponent has no interruptions. They are cooked. Yep, they're cooked. Effect, go ahead and set. And then activate, send, bring out Hydrant. Hydrant effect to go search. Go grab out Turbulence. Then link off Hydrant and the Anima effect to take. And then activate Turbulence effect. Banish, special summon out. And then Turbulence effect. And then Turbulence will go ahead and set up the 4. Set Emergency, Contain, Alert, Rescue. So set those 4. And then attack over the Rusty. Attack over Phantasme. Doesn't beat over this with Anima. Oh, wait, this is at 0. What am I talking about? Yeah, obviously it won't be able to beat over that. I don't know. For some reason I was thinking Sarcophagus, but no, obviously not. Make SP Little Knight. Effect. Banish Sarcophagus because that card is multiple bodies. This is supposed to be in their graveyard also. And then Hunter Fiend, banish, put back. Draw on the Hunter Fiend, pass. They draw Fenrir. So now they're trying to go main phase. They're going to go draw phase, emergency, summon Preventer, send Preventer, Preventer effect. Summon back out from the banish Hydrant. We have Rescue that can summon back out Preventer from the graveyard as a Book of Moon. Our opponent's graveyard has Fogblade, Torn Scales, Silent Boots for their follow-up here. And then activate Boots effect, banish, go search, and then that's going to go search Fogblade from the deck. Okay, Torn Scales, special summon out. And then... Okay, yeah, so bring out Torn Scales. Torn Scales, discard Fenrir. We let that go through. So they're gonna dump Ancient Cloak. Ancient Cloak effect. Banish, go search. What does they even search? They search Ragged Gloves. Okay, they play Ragged Gloves. Then normal summon out Ragged Gloves. Overlay, go into the Sea Dragon. Sea Dragon effect. Could have also... Never mind. So they're going to contain the Sea Dragon. Okay, so negate the effects. Can't be used for anything. Fogblade to summon Torn Scales. That's fine. They let that go through. Yeah, because, I mean, if they go in the SP Little Knight, they just lose anyways, right? Because they're just on nothing, and we just simply have a lot more than them. SP Little Knight, banish Headquarters, Turbulence effect, go ahead, target to pop Levy, chain SP Little Knight to banish Turbulence plus Levy. And then they said, okay, that's fine. So banish, battle phase, attack in the Hydrant, rescue to summon out the opponent's Fenrir. Then continue to attack Hydrant, alert to go search, grab Airlifter, and then that gets beat over. And then set Fogblade, end phase, bring out the Sea Dragon, bring out Turbulence, Past or Harpy's Feather Duster. I mean, we didn't even need that, but that's just salt in the wound. Activate, yeah, the normal Airlifter effect. Yeah, they just say GG's. I mean, that is indeed just GG's there. They could also use Fenrir effect to search, assuming that they kept their Fenrir in, which maybe they didn't. You know, maybe they have like Phantasme plus Nib or something. They don't want to also have Fenrir with those cards. Can kind of conflict. But also, to be fair, if you have Phantasme plus Fenrir, Phantasme can put back Fenrir, but you'd probably put back other cards first because... You know, you might draw one of the not great cards in your opening hand or one of the awkward cards. But we see Resuce-Ace end up winning over Phantom Knight there, which isn't too surprising. I mean, Phantom Knight is Phantom Knight. So, you know, it is what it is. But Resuce-Ace, you know, it's definitely a strong deck. We will for sure see it. Because I'm recording this before leaving for the YCS. So... when you're watching this, I mean, the YCS is, like, definitely in top cut. Definitely, like, at least top 32, maybe top 16. And Resuce-Ace is probably doing fairly well right about now. Like, right about now, it's probably doing fairly good. So, you know, I mean, they'll probably... It's whatever. But, alright, I'm going to go ahead and end the video now. I was going to talk a lot about that, but honestly, it doesn't even matter because... this is past Grinder talking to you, pretty much. But, okay, with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.